Alright guys, Heath here, Shepherd's Forge, Shepherd's Kitchen, I guess. Just a little update on some of the things I've been working on. So I had a commission to do some hooks that are going to go inside of a shipping container. This guy he's got a farm, he's got a couple shipping containers on the property that he uses for storage, another one's for a shop, whatever. But they all have these circular hooks in the corners and along the sides of the structure to put ratchet straps in and whatever. So he described what he wanted, and I was kind of like, okay, well, I'll make you 2 prototypes and come look at them and then tell me where you want me to go from there, or they're perfect, yeah, make me 10 more. So we stopped by today, and basically this is what I made. This goes in at the top hook, swings down, you hang whatever you want there. Well, he got to thinking about it and realized that the description he gave me wasn't really what he wanted. These are going to be fine. He's like, I'll use those for hanging cords and hose and everything else on. But he was really looking to hang some ladders, and I'm like, well, if you're going to go that route, really you don't need these squared off, you want this squared off. He's like, exactly. He's like, I kind of told you the opposite of what I really wanted. And that's why you make prototypes, you know, because I made them 2 different styles, relatively even, but he wants basically this to be curved, and I can even shorten this up a little bit, you know, just get a nice curve on it so he can get it up in the hook. And then he wants about a 5-inch flat to come straight out and then come straight up. Basically, we're going to reverse the top and bottom, and that's fantastic. You know, he still wants to buy these, which is great. And he's like, oh yeah, trust me, those will get put to use. He's like, but if you can reverse the top and bottom, that'd be fantastic. So that worked out really nice. You know, I'm glad I had him come over and take a look at, you know, the 2 prototypes I had. So that worked out really well. Other things I'm working on are Steve's sword. I've got this up to a 360 grit finish. I haven't touched his fullers yet. He wasn't real happy with the fullers. It was probably a little ambitious on his end to even think about putting those in here. But now that I have it at a 360 grit, or 320 grit finish, I'd like him to just kind of reevaluate whether or not he wants to go in there with like a Dremel tool or something and try to clean them up. That's completely up to him, but I'll tell you, this thing is turning out beautiful. I've got a pretty good polish going on it already. This was rough when I got it. I started out at 80, 120, 220, now I'm up to 320. There was a lot of refining to do on this, but I enjoyed it. I really did. And because he actually, before he gave this to me, took it up the grits on his 2x72 grinder and got it up to a Trizact, I was able to get this to a nice polish very, very, very quickly. That makes a huge difference. You know, if you start out at 36 grit and just hand it off to somebody, there's a lot of work involved in that. But he did bring it all the way up to a Trizact belt before he gave it to me, which allowed me the ability to just kind of smooth out the little the bevels had like a weird concave to them, and by hand sanding I was able to get those nice and flat and really put in some nice work on this. I'm pretty happy. I don't think he's even going to sharpen it, and I wouldn't either, to be honest. I mean, it's a showpiece. His hilt and butt cap and the handle is black and white ebony. Everything else is made from brass. And he made a wood scabbard wrapped in leather. The whole thing is just going to be absolutely beautiful. So as long as I can make this blade beautiful when we etch it, I think it's just going to be an absolutely amazing piece. Very happy with the way this is turning out so far. My kitchen knife, my Santoku style kitchen knife, is I took this back down to 800 grit and brought it up to 1,000 again and re-etched it, and I really like the shine and contrast I'm getting off of it now much better. This is turning out absolutely gorgeous. And let's see what else. Oh, I got you evil squirrel. It's taunting me. In my neighbor's yard, there's a big fat squirrel sitting on his wood pile, taunting me. Oh, you dirty bastard. Anyway, distracted squirrel. This I polished with just lemon juice and a lot of salt. I was going to use flints, and I'm sure a lot of you know about flints, to get like a super high gloss polish on this. You can almost get it to look like gold using flints, but flints is toxic. There's a lot of chemicals in that. I didn't want to embed those chemicals into the copper when my buddy's probably going to be flipping burgers with this. But I got it all nice and shiny, looking good. The tomahawk from a ball peen hammer. It's come out looking pretty good. I got to do a little bit of forming on the handle just to make it comfortable. And then I'm going to take this off to my sharpener to have worked. Well, to have it sharpened, I guess I should say. The twist Damascus Skinner blade. I'm still working on it. I got to get the handle on this yet, but I have another one in the works. This one has an arced back on it, whereas that one's straight. See that? Came from the same billet, but I got a lot of work to do on this. The guy who's getting this is the one who gave me my big anvil that I haven't even gotten in my shop yet. It's actually wrapped in a plastic bag sitting out in my yard, which I feel bad about. But this spring, there's going to be a lot of things going on in my shop as well. And one of those things is getting that big anvil in there and getting it set up to my height where I want it, so I can do work in there. But this is a project that is going to be in the making. So, as you can see, I have a table full of work. So, I'm going to go ahead and say have a good night, guys, and stay safe. It's snowing here in Wisconsin. Not real heavily, but heavy enough I don't really want to be outside right now. But we'll keep in touch, and there's going to be a whole bunch of more things coming. Steve and I are really finding our groove as we progress. So from Heath here at Shepherd's Kitchen, have a safe holiday, happy holidays, and Merry Christmas. It's my channel. I don't care if you get offended by me saying Merry Christmas. I'll say it. Even though I'm a complete and utter Grinch, I'll say it just because people are too damn sensitive. Merry Christmas! Anyway, guys, more videos to come, and we'll see you on the next one. Alright, guys? Heath here at Shepherd's Forge. Please, stay humble. Bye.